boy, back with another edition of the Sports Pugilist Conan. And I just want to weigh in on last night's fight and on Friday night fight. So let's start off with Danny Jacobs and Julio Cesar Charvez Jr. So I'm going to start off by saying that I thought Julio Cesar Charvez Jr. was boxing pretty good. He was actually landing some big and nice shots on Daniel Jacobs. To what reason that he stopped fighting, I do not know. I think he just lost his will to keep boxing. I don't know, but I don't think his career is over. But the story on him is always that he's never dialed in 100%. Ever since the Sergio Martinez fight, Julio Cesar Charvez Jr. has not been focused in fight, and I kind of figured that something like this was going to happen, just because he came in overweight. He's supposed to weigh 168. He weighed 172.5 pounds. So right there it was a detractor to let you know that Charvez Jr. was not going to be at his maximum best. With that being said, kudos to Daniel Jacobs for always coming in shape, and he gets the victory because Julio Cesar Charvez Jr. quit. That being said, the whole DAZN fight card was not that good, I'll be honest. The best card was the co-main event, the Martinez and Rosales fight. That was actually a good fight. But Martinez stopping him late, so that saved a fight card. Other than that, Eddie Hearn's really gonna have to start working with, in my opinion, working with the PBC a little more. You know, PBC put on a great fight card last night, so you know they need to stop trying to feud with each other and start trying to integrate to make the best fights for all boxing fans. All boxing fans want to see great fights. And with that being said, they need to all work together to make the great fights. You know, we should have had Wilder and Joshua 2 years ago. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, to me, have ruined boxing, not with them per se as their boxing skill, because they are both phenomenal Hall of Fame boxers, but they ruined boxing with this, let's sit and build and let the fight build. When you do that, you lose the interest in not only the casual fans, but the ones that support boxing, that are true fans like myself. Y'all have us sitting here playing the sit and wait game, which is terrible. But that being said, that's for another topic. Let me move on to the fight that had me intrigued for the last 2 weeks. Was this Jermell Charlo and Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison sold the fight, I kid you not. And he came in with so much confidence. Even after getting dropped in the second round by Charlo, he sat down and he did not box, but he walked him down majority of the fight. Now with that being said, Viega's scorecard for Fox was terrible. I thought that Jermell Charlo was winning because he was the busier fighter. The more flashier fighter was Harrison. He was more flashy because he would land the jab, like, clearly, you know. But I just thought Jermell Charlo was doing more. And shout outs to him for believing in himself and getting the knockout. I'm not finna shout out Jack Reese. Jack Reese, this is the second time you done did some bull crap in a fight. He should have stopped it after the second knockdown in the 11th round, but you let Tony Harrison get beat up on even more. They need to take your freaking boxing license, because Tony Harrison could have seriously got hurt. You got to know when to, enough is enough. Like, he got dropped in the second knockdown worse than he did in the first two knockdowns in the fight. I just think you should have called the fight then, but you didn't. But shout out to Jermell Charlo for showing his true grit and true belief in himself. Him and Deontay Wilder got this personal belief in themselves where they don't care about what nobody say or how anybody critique them. They got this one mindset is they're not looking to box you, they're looking to knock you out and take your head off. And that's the type of fights that us fight fans like to see. I just wish the referees would be more like Kenny Bayless, and when a fighter had enough. Just like in the F.A. Jogba fight, he fought this one guy, Vladez or somebody from Georgia, and clearly F.A. Jogba, hurt this guy, and he all on shaky legs. Granted, he did drop F.A. Jogba, so that should cut out all the talk about, F.A. Jogba is the one that can beat Deontay Wilder. Not getting hit like that by a third-class fighter. Won't happen. With that being said, shout-outs to Jamel Charlo. He did good. Just like in the fight before that, the Santino Jr. fight that was on the pre-card. I thought Santino Jr. won that fight, but they robbed him and made it a draw, which is terrible. But at the end of the day, you can look at the fighters' faces and see who landed the most significant punches. Montier really got punished in that fight if you look at their face. But, I'm just a fan. Who cares about what I say, right? Upcoming fights, you got Julian J. Rock Williams fighting Rosado on the 18th, and I would love to see a unification fight between him and Jamil Charlo. And if those two fight, all that I can say is Jamil Charlo has to be more alert on defense for the fact Julian J. Rock Williams can pop. He can punch. And he's a better boxer than Tony Harrison. So that's gonna be a great fight if they can make that fight right after. If he wins against Rosado on the 18th of January. Then you got Deontay Wilder fighting in February 22nd against Tyson Fury. I'm expecting that fight to be announced soon. I think Deontay Wilder knocked him out inside 8 rounds this time. Tyson Fury's a joke. Other than that, Earl Spence, they did an interview with him. It's good to see that his body's healing and he's doing better from the crash. My only thing is his speech was a little slurred. I don't know if just because he's still healing inside his mouth for all the surgery he done had on his mouth, but I would rather the champ sit out to the end of the next year. I don't want him to come back to the end of 2020 because I don't want nobody to try to, like Terrence Crawford or Danny Garcia, to try to take advantage of Earl Spence after he done got in a serious car accident that he did, for them to come in and try to fight the champ when he's not at his 100%. Although the champ say he ready, champ, I want you to take more time. Freaking Keith Thurman did it. You can do it because you done fought more talent than Keith Thurman has. So take your time coming back, man. Don't rush. We know who the champ is. Come back in like September. Give yourself almost a year off to where your body has healed from that crash. Don't jump back in the ring and your face is still healing from the surgery you had and you get busted open and stuff. I just don't want that to happen to you. I'm a big fan of yours. I think that it's out of you and Terrence Crawford who's the best in welterweight division. And we'll see. Other than that, man, I'm about to go in this gym and lift some weights. The other day I did 315 for 18 reps straight. NFL Combine with 315. I'm slowly working myself back to where I was able to do 315 for 25 reps straight. With that being said, I'm going to go in and kill my shoulders and abs and do 2 miles on the treadmill. Health is everything when you're almost 40. Other than that, man, this is the Pugilist Boxing Corner. Hate, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to giving you guys more boxing knowledge and pugilist talk. Peace.